My name is Brent Buda. I'm 27 years old. I'm a film production major. I'm currently at Sacramento State University. I went to the San Francisco State University, Santa Barbara City College, and the LA Film School. So it's weird how everything kind of works in fours. Been to 4 different schools, 4 different rehabs, and nearly died on 4 separate occasions, all alcohol reduced, self-induced related seizures, not including the one overdose. Alcohol's a very double-edged sword because, like, it's really hard to like really be on your shit when you have a drinking problem. I should probably say, yeah, and I have a drinking problem. Um, because I mean, you're restless, irritable, discontent, depressed, all that stuff. So you're just drowning in despair, and it's weird because if you're anything like me, you get really hooked and addicted to the despair and the darkness rather than just the substance. It's the reason that the substance is there. I was in and out of rehab and the AA program, Narcotics Anonymous program, since I was 21, 22. So yeah, the first time I went to rehab was during the pandemic.
The thing about being an alcoholic is, like, I was drinking as soon as I woke up in the morning. I had a bottle next to my bed at 22. I have nightmares still, because one of the biggest things that really fueled when I stopped. All right, so basically I was a party animal until I was about 22. Because when I was 22, the first girl that I ever really kind of fell in love with died, like, in my arms. I'll never forget it. She would always like hint at like trying to get out of this toxic relationship with a guy that kept following her around and whatnot. And we had our little thing. And one night, like, I didn't realize how toxic of a relationship it really was until one night on a Friday night on Del Playa, or I should say me and all my roommates and all my friends, we were drinking and we were doing all this stuff, and we went out to go party. It was a Friday night in Goleta, and I see someone lying down in the sewer. And it's Friday night. There's nothing but college kids around, so initially, like, I think, it's just somebody that had too much to drink and is just kind of like passed out on the ground. But everyone's walking by, and I can tell it's a woman by just the hair alone. And so I, like, okay, well, nobody's saying anything. So me being the good person that I am, I go over to see if she's okay. I turn her around, and it's Natalie. There's blood all over her. She got stabbed 7 times. And people are just walking by, not paying her any mind. And then I'm calling out, help. There's coughing blood in my face. No one was helping me. I had to take off I was wearing a white sweatshirt, so I had to take it off and I put it on her. I have nightmares about it to this day.
I started doing a short film horror project about alcoholism. Basically, just like a wealthy millennial aged man comes home with a bad gimp in his leg after a bar fight and finds his wife left him, and then he's like drinking a lot, and he finds that he's being haunted by a demon that's like pulling him deeper into darkness, which is, and the title for that one is Never Enough, Never Alone. because that's also an AA line, and like saying a lot about alcoholism as a whole. So it's basically just a metaphor for being, like, not being able to escape those demons that are just dragging you into darkness because you're putting yourself there. I'm starting to feel like a little less depressed in how I woke up this morning, and like a lot more grateful. That's another thing about being in recovery, is like you have to learn what keeps you humble and constantly practice self-reflection. Constantly practice self-reflection, because you get lost in the sauce. Like, more ways than not. Like, even if you're not drinking, you get lost in the misery. Because like I said, you get addicted to that misery. So when you get lost in there, it's hard to look at like what you have that's so nice and that's so good in your life right in front of you, because you get so distracted. So that question I really appreciate, because like, you know, my mom and dad are coming home soon, and I'm actually excited to see them, because they probably have a bunch of great stories of their vacation and the wedding that they went to, and I was able to hang out with my sister all week, and even though we got so busy, so we kind of saw each other in passing, and it's my day off, so I kind of need to hang out with her, but I want to. So I'm just grateful.